What is up, you guys? Welcome to The Collective. My name is Furman, and in this video, you guessed it, we're talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Max again. Now, I know I swore I wasn't going to talk about it again until we got something concrete. Until Nintendo actually came out and talked about the freaking console. But here we are again talking about it. Why are we talking about it? Because frankly, I mean, at this point, can you even call it a leak anymore? Like, this is just starting to get absolutely insane, okay? This is absolute insanity. This is what I call ridiculousness. But before we get into this video, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content just like this. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so as you guys all probably already know, the Switch has technically been leaking a lot for the last 3 to 6 months. It's just been happening. There's schematics coming out, there is blueprints, and it has just been kind of insane. And I'm just like, how is this even possible? How is it that Nintendo doesn't really seem like they're doing anything about it? And then all of a sudden we have CES, which, if you guys don't know anything about CES, it is one of the coolest events ever. I mean, it is literally a TV enthusiast dream. I mean, I want to go to CES. I absolutely will be going eventually, hopefully sometime soon. But I definitely want to go because I absolutely love TVs. And, it's such an integral part of being a gamer. You need a good TV set, whether it's our CRT, like this big monster I got behind the camera, or whether it's a flat screen, a 4K TV that does 120 hertz, 165, or maybe it's an 8K TV, or maybe it's a monitor. You have to have a really good TV. Now, I know that CES basically focuses a lot when it comes to TVs, but that's not just the only thing they do. They also do future tech. They show a lot of futuristic things, futuristic cars, a lot of things that are kind of mock-ups, things that don't really come into the market, like the TV wall. It's literally a whole wall that is a TV. A lot of these things don't come to the market, but they're just kind of flexing. They're showing what their R&D department's been working on for all these years, and it's really cool. And then out of nowhere, they decided to invite some of these third-party companies to literally show off the products they have for a console that isn't even announced yet. It hasn't even been revealed by Nintendo yet. This is what we're talking about. What the heck? My door just opened by itself. Ooh. I did it again. Anyways, I believe one of the companies that were mentioned was Genki, and I think they do a lot of third-party Nintendo related products and stuff like that. So they'll do attachments, chargers, the whole lot of things. They're basically an accessories company, and they were there, and they didn't just it wasn't just products. They had a mock-up. I don't know if this was an actual prototype Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Max. I don't know what the heck that thing was, but they had something and it looked like a Switch, and they were attaching accessories to it. Nintendo, what the heck is going on? Okay, 1 second you're literally suing a single person for pirating games and stuff like that, and on the other hand, you're literally allowing a whole third-party company to show off your device you haven't even announced yet? What is going on? What is going on? Seriously. Honestly, I don't get it one bit. It doesn't make any sense to me, but here we are, and that's kind of why we're talking about it, because this is absolute insanity. I know there is a lot of specs that are flying around there, and frankly, I don't really care too much about them because it's speculation. It's a lot of speculation. We don't actually know what the specs are going to be until Nintendo actually announces it. But what we do care about is if this thing, which is also speculation too, but if this thing is an actual Switch 2 thing, if this is an actual Switch 2 that they've been showing off with these third-party accessories, this is actually insane. For one, I hate the fact that they were comparing it to an original Switch But for the most part, the original Switch fits the same size as the Switch OLED. You guys can clearly see it basically fits almost the same footprint. The Switch OLED is slightly bigger, ever so slightly bigger, just because the screen is bigger. And it is actually a little bit wider. But for the most part, it's almost the same size. And comparing this mock-up render thing that they had showing off these accessories, it looks like the Switch 2 is going to be much bigger. And I like the sound of that. Yes, we obviously know it's going to make it harder to take places, but we already have bigger devices like the Steam Deck or the stupid PlayStation Portal. We already have them and they're big, and you can manage them. I mean, I always carry this thing around with a carrying case, so it's not an issue for me. I'm perfectly fine with it. I want a bigger device. That's what I want. So I'm absolutely for it. It looks like the screen is going to be a lot bigger, and it looks like the bezels are a lot smaller too, which is thank you, Jesus. This is exactly what we've been asking for. It also looks like the Joy-Cons are going to get a little bit bigger, and they look beefier too, as you guys can see in these pictures. They actually look substantially bigger. And you know, I got big hands. I mean, it's something I've been praying for this whole time. So thank you, Jesus. This is amazing. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is we don't know what kind of screen it's going to have. If it has an LCD screen, then that's kind of gonna suck because it's gonna be a downgrade. But at the same time, I'd be willing to compromise. If it's not an OLED screen, I'd be willing.
You what?
I'd be willing to compromise with something that's LCD, like maybe like mini LED, because you know you do get those crispy blacks just as good, or close to just as good as the OLED. But at the same time, I do think it is a little more cost effective, and it'll make the screen cheaper, and maybe it might make it so that they could have a higher refresh rate too, which is sorely needed. I mean, the fact that we are at 60 Hertz is kind of insane. I would settle for 90, but if we can get to 120, the more the merrier, okay? The higher the hertz, the better the hertz. Somebody even made like a little mini trailer for the Switch 2. It's not even announced yet. And there is a mini trailer that a fan made or a company made. I don't know who the heck made it, but it's out there and it's here and it's a thing. And my brain hurts just thinking about it. This is absolutely insane, okay? This has gone to levels that are unprecedented. Okay, we've reached the end, okay? This is it. My hands are up. I wash my hands like Pontius Pilate. I am done making Nintendo Switch 2 videos until the Switch 2 is announced, okay? Until Nintendo finally comes out and says, this is your new console. You're welcome. We'll take $400 or $500, please. Which I will surrender it graciously and happily and so fast. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always guys, do not forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content just like this. And we will see you guys on the next video. Peace! That little ball stuck somewhere behind my gigantic massive TV, and I have no idea how I'm gonna get it out. This is just terrible. Oh boy. Alright, see you guys later.